Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. You want to find out who the GOAT is? Tune in now. All right, so we got Tom Brady, we got Patrick Mahomes, we got some highlights here. This is not what you're here for. We are here for the data. This is on Vision. This is my Twitter. Go ahead, like, follow, do your thing. No, seriously, do it because we got graphs, we got data, we got everything you need. So, see here, we got passer rating, passing yards, touchdown passes. These are the three categories for regular season. You will see here we have regular season data. First 6 seasons, of course, that's because Tom Brady has played a lot longer. Mahomes only played 6. We're going to start with 6. So, and again, 64 wins, 16 losses, 58 wins, 20 losses. The reason why I didn't do a per game basis, I did total, was because they play the same amount of games. You can do the math. Tom Brady missed his first year, and Mahomes missed his first year. Mahomes was waiting, learning behind Alex Smith. Tom Brady, they decided not to start him because of Drew Bledsoe. So that was the reasoning. So we did total games, and then we did that for the playoffs as well. Stay tuned for the playoffs coming up. So passer rating, 106 to 89. Mahomes in the lead for that. 24.2 thousand for Mahomes, 18,000 for Brady. And in touchdown passes, we have 192 for Mahomes, 123 for Brady. So as you can see here, absorb this information. We're going to do a recap at the end, but Mahomes clearly leading. I know what your arguments are going to be. Oh, he has Kelsey, he has Andy Reid. Like you can make the same arguments for Brady, like saying like, hey, look, Brady got elevated by a better defense. He had elite. We had Willie McGinnis. He had Rodney Harrison. He had so many weapons on the defensive side. Vince Wilfork, Teddy Bruschi. Who did Mahomes have? You can only name a handful of them. So he did have he had a good time in math. You don't lie about that. But absorb this. Take this for what you will. We're gonna go in the playoffs and we're gonna come back and recap it. So see here. All right, let's go playoffs. Boom. So playoffs. The graphs kind of look similar. Actually, over here it's more than doubles, tripled. So, all right. So we got passer rating in the playoffs: 107 to 89 for Brady, 89. Mahomes at 107. Pass yards 4.1 thousand for Mahomes, 2.5 thousand for Tom Brady, 35 tutties, 15 tutties for Brady. So you can see substantial difference. I like to call this in the other graph the Andy Reid effect. Bill Belichick, obviously defensive minded, coming from Cleveland. That was his repertoire, and he was learning from the Giants with Tom Coughlin as well. Defensive minded, that is the excuse. You'll notice there's going to be excuses for both parties. Tom Brady, he had an elevated defense. He had top performing defenses throughout his career. But he also had the weapons. He had Deion Branch. I know some of you might be too young to even know who Deion Branch is, but he was a dog. Troy Brown, dog. Rob Gronkowski, goat. Corey Dillon, dog. So Tom had his weapons. Yes, he had less of them. He had Randy Moss for a year. He had Randy Moss for a year. So Mahomes, though, I will give him that on the offensive side. He had more cushioning. He had Andy Reid, offensive genius. This dude is eating cheeseburgers and calling plays in his head. Like, this dude's brilliant. Andy Reid and Mahomes, perfect pair. But there is a difference. So there's a difference. This is how we're gonna get to the GOAT answer at the end. Just stay tuned. We're getting close. We're getting close to the GOAT answer. The difference is Andy Reid and Mahomes. They've had a brief amount of time because Andy did his thing in Philadelphia. He was there. They had 4 NFC championships in a row. Andy Reid blossomed. He blew up the Philadelphia Eagles. Not McNabb, Brian Westbrook, T.O. So he had time there, and then he came over to Kansas City. My only thing is, Tom and Bill, they grew together simultaneously. They made beautiful football on the field, offense, defense, back and forth, two geniuses. I wish Andy Reid was there. Like I wish Mahomes was a little bit older and he could have played in Philadelphia with Andy Reid or something like that because that would have easily been the GOAT. The GOAT debate would have been over. He would have been the GOAT. So all these accolades are true. He'll end up having more yards, stats, touchdowns. He'll end up breaking all these stats, but he won't have more chips. I highly doubt it. I would love for him to do it. That'd be awesome. As coming from a Jets fan, I hated Tom. Now I respect him. You gotta, if you hate someone for so long, you end up respecting them because they're causing you that certain feeling for so long. But Patrick Mahomes will end up having better stats, playoff stats, regular season stats. But the one stat that matters, the rings, the dubs, and you can give that to the defense for Bill. I get it, but I think it was them growing together, blossoming together. Versus Andy Reid, I don't know how long Andy's going to coach. We don't know. I don't know what his life decisions are outside of football. I just know Bill coached for 70 plus. I don't even know how old Andy Reid is, but I don't. Once Andy leaves, if Mahomes can win when Andy leaves, then Mahomes is truly the GOAT. Like if he can win multiple rings on top of that, but funny thing is he had Spagnuolo as his D coordinator when he won both times. And Spagnuolo was the guy that beat Tom Brady twice. So that's kind of ironic, kind of funny. So again, stats wise, Mahomes will crush. Better talent. He's more mobile. We haven't even done rushing. If I did rushing, you'd automatically jump on Mahomes' side. That's why I didn't do it because I right now it's going to be Tom, and we don't have enough evidence. Mahomes could break the whole model. He can break everything, and he could just win 10 rings. You know, he very well could. But as of right now, based off of the data we have for the first 6 seasons of playoff data and regular season data, I can project Mahomes to do well, right? But we can't foresee 7 rings. That's a lot. That's a tall mountain to climb. So as of right now, I'm sticking with Brady, but again, TBD, pending, based off of how long Andy coaches, how long we have left. This is not a cop out. I'm just saying right now it's Brady. Come back again to this channel in 5 years. We'll see if it's still Brady. Come back in 10. We'll see if it's still Brady. Shit, Brady might come back. You never know. So, hey, like, subscribe so you don't miss out the next comparison videos. Comment who you think is better. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.